Hello, welcome. Today first of all, I'm going to light a little sage. I've already said sacred space, but I would like to do a reading. I saw a comment asking me to do a reading on Erin O'Keefe, and I don't know what her last name is. So I just looked at a picture of her. I didn't look into her that much because, for no real reason. I would like to do Erin and Paul. So we will start with Erin. Welcome. Thanks for coming, everyone. That was a quick start. Thank you for coming. My name is Kate. There are no facts here. I'm just a chick with a tarot deck. Please do your own research. If you find anything or if I speak wrong, I appreciate everyone being really adult about it because I'm just doing it off of memory. And uploading right now is 34 Fairview. I did a reading on that the other day. And if you'd like to book a reading, the link is in the bio. If you're missing something from me, you've already had one, let me know. I'd be more than happy to look into it. And I want to look into Erin O'Keefe. So I'm guessing there must have been 4 O'Keefe children because we have the sister that passed away, John, Paul, and Erin, I'm guessing. Oh, guess what? I found it's almost like a Karen Reed org chart, and I'll give a shout out. It was a user on Reddit, and so I will give her credit, but it was very helpful because there are actually, I think, Turtle Boy posted a family picture of the Alberts. Someone was right. There are about 7 Albert boys and a girl, a female. I have a sister. And I'm sure by now everyone saw that I don't understand the family tree, how Colin and Allie aren't cousins. And that there was another person found on a lawn, and it sounds like very similar circumstances. It's beyond me. So let's tap in. Let's do Paul O'Keefe first. See what's going on with him. And then we'll do his sister. So let's look into Paul O'Keefe. Cards are ready. I'm waiting to see if these drop. These dropped. Some jumpers. What's going on, Paul? 6 of Wands. Oh, the Tower. Oh boy, the Moon. Oh boy. Hello, welcome. If you're in the bleachers and this is your first time, I don't read these cards in reverse. I don't know why. I just honor the deck. And so when you see me flip them, that's why. Well, let's see what... I'll explain this in 2 seconds. Oh, John's here. And so is Karen. Oh, Death's here. Well, oh boy. Oh man, Paul. So I'm going to explain these in about 2 seconds. Hopefully you can see these. I'm going to move everything over a tiny bit, because we may have ourselves... Alright, let's start with... We asked about Paul. I set my intention for Paul. Here's Karen, Reed, and John O'Keefe. They're here. The card that, when I cut the deck, this is outside validation. He likes attention, and he likes... One of the main suspects in the Idaho 4 case used to always get this. She didn't have enough love, so she needs it from the outside. There's no self-love. So she's searching for it on the outside. Well, we have the Tower. That's not even the biggest part. We have the Moon. That's secrets that we'll never find out. We're never going to find out his secrets. Some of them. Because some of them are right here. We have a Thief. This isn't quite as aggressive as the 7 of Swords, where it's like stealing lives and happiness. This could be a defeat, a victory with Death. And Death in True Crime Tarot is straight up. There is no end of the line. It's game over. We have Between a Rock and a Hard Place. What this is telling me right off the rip, well, I'll explain in a minute. King of Cups. This could be Karen's dad. I don't know what Karen's... Well, Karen could probably be the king and the queen, because it sounds like financially she was very successful. We know she was a star child. So she could be she did a great job at it, and this is a contract. This is our dead little boy. Straight up, John and Ethan always show us this, and this is the Overkill card. Does anyone know where Paul was that night? What this looks like to me is Paul is just as into this as everyone else. He has a contract with someone. There's no money here. This isn't a facade that he's drinking the Kool-Aid. He is balls deep in this Kool-Aid, and his hands are not clean. This is the Overkill card. I wonder where he was that night. Does anyone know? He's stuck between a rock and 2 horrible decisions. He created so many bad decisions in his life that he is now stuck between 2 really horrible decisions. The thing about this, though, is I know he got a DUI, or there was something he had a problem with alcohol, which to me tells me that there's unhealed drama. That's all addiction. Addiction always starts with no, you don't know how to cope, so you use drugs and alcohol to cope with emotions and hard things. And I am guessing that there's more to his story, and we probably won't ever find out what it is, because the moon keeps secrets. She also is a reflection. At the tower, to me, 9/11, buildings falling, people dying, they're jumping out of windows. I've heard one guy one time say that he saw it as a new beginning. You get to start something new. Well, we have dead bodies, and so we don't get to start new. But it was the night before someone won the lottery or something, so they had a tower because the end of their life as they knew it was here. That's not how I see it. Paul is in deep. I wonder, where was he that night? What does he have to do? What's his job? Is he a cop too? I'm guessing this isn't his first rodeo with bodies, and this is par for the course for him. He's not innocent at all. His hands are dirty, and John and Karen are here to back it up for us. I wonder where he was that night. I guess he's not here. That's a little. Well, he's not here. Our no fire signs are here. This is all on his own. He is made a lot of bad decisions that include what I would call our dead little boys. And I don't know if it's a child. I didn't get anything to back that up. But he's in this entire thing. We'll pull some of Ashley's cards, because I'd call it right now. His hands are not clean, and he's not. I don't know how smart he is, and apparently he's one of the workers that does the dirty work. I didn't have any hardworking cards on here either, smart or hardworking. Just basically, he's just as into this as on a different level than Allie. Allie's by default involved, and because I don't know, going against the family doesn't sound that fun. Well, now she doesn't have a choice, but this is more on Proctor Higgins. I saw a comment that said Higgins wasn't in as much trouble, and perhaps I wasn't clear. The decisions that Proctor and Higgins are about to have to make, or currently making, or their subconscious knows this is coming, is flipping, being a snitch and working with the feds. That's going to be an option. Or sticking with the McAlberts and this conundrum. And their option is not above ground. It's they don't have that mentality according to their archetypes. The archetypes that are showing up for the leaders of this are swords. Has anyone ever heard of a sword opening a letter since the 1400s? No. Do they even make swords anymore? I'm sure they do, but swords have one job, and it's not to stir a drink. These are decisions, life and death. Those are the decisions those two men have to make. In my personal, very humble opinion, that the cards, I just read energy. So that's the way I understood those card readings. Was I think they're worried Proctor's going to flip, and Higgins just got himself in so deep that I don't think that he'll flip in the sense of turning. I don't know what he knows, but what I do know is working with the feds. If you want to live in an 8x8 cell, that's a tough call. That sucks too. I don't know. And those are the decisions that I feel like are either crossing their path or have already started, and the feds doesn't sound like have started putting much pressure on. That's not when it comes. Like right now they're doing the evidence gathering part of their intelligence operations. So that's what I meant by Higgins and Proctor are in the same boat. Allie's not going to fall down a flight of stairs. Even if she flips, that's going to take a lot. She's going to have to dig deep to flip. But those are the decisions that were stuck between literally a rock and a hard place. They've made horrible decisions that brought them all here. And they can live in an 8x8 cell with no sunlight. They call it club fed I don't know. And I'm glad I don't know. Or they can fall down some stairs or get in a freak car accident and land on somebody's lawn. That's what I was picking up for their options. So, and it looks like Paul, I don't see connections to that crew. All I see is like there was evil in him when he was staring at Karen. That was not normal. He was, I want to say, possessed, and I feel comfortable saying that, which is fine. That's part of the human game, and you make those decisions, and karma is a karmic law. It doesn't matter how nice you are, If you walk off a building, you'll fall. That's the law of gravity. And so that's where we are with all of that. Paul, let's ask Ashley's deck. What is Paul telling us? Whoa, all these cards already. And they're about to start flipping. Wow. All right, so parental figure. This is what Allie got, or Chloe got, when she was out in the woods. Was Paul there? He got another, just in case he forgot that his life was falling apart, he got another tower collapse. He was in on secret meetings. He was dangerous. Oh, he got death twice too. Look, I bet he was, I feel like he was there that night. I haven't ever heard his name or anyone mention it. I wonder if he grabbed Colin or something. I watched Truth Revealed again last night. Oh, I saved a clip when Colin and Allie aren't cousins. I don't get that, but that incestuous mess isn't my problem. Colin's in his testimony, somehow the behavior and linguistics explain that he changed his shirt after his fight. I wonder if Paul met him or something. Right, for us, Ashley's deck has 180 cards and the tarot has 78. So we have death, 2 death cards, death, and tower and collapse. He's definitely not someone I would ever want to hang out with. This is what happens when this is a spiritual battle. If you are curious or want to learn more, I highly recommend the book This Present Darkness. It explains this spiritual battle that we're in, and he's in deep. He's not even answering to a human. And in all technicality, this could be the king of this world. He's answering to a higher power that is not of the light. I'm going to do the drop thing that Ashley does. Gaslighting and manipulation. I don't even know if he's bothering to try to play victim in any of this. I don't remember him. I saw something, I think it was another tarot reader, Sparrow something. She got that Paul's the ringleader for his family, and if Paul buys in, well, there's no buying in. If Paul believes the truth, facts are facts, evidence is evidence, then the whole family will come with him. I don't really think that Paul's not working on a human level. This is darkness. He's working with forces greater than human. It's low vibration, I'd say so. Flight and air travel, we keep getting this. Or did Paul do anything sketchy after this happened? Paul's fingers are dirty. And I'm not getting any of our our regular players or leaders. I'm not even getting a group here. This is one man. And I would say something like Jason Bourne, and I don't know how smart he is, I don't know, but he's not working with a human. He's working with an entity that is not human. And then we have the air flight. 5D portal. Yes. I love Ashley's cards. 5D portal. So this is not a human realm. He's not working in the 3D matrix. You need all 9 dimensions. There are 9 dimensions. If anyone wants to hear about this, I would love to talk about it. There are 9 dimensions. The first one being, well, the earth, and then you have the animals and insects, then you have reptilian, and then you have humans. We're right above that. So, but you need all of them to accomplish your mission here. Yes, I feel like the reading's over. I'm perfectly happy. All right, we're good. So thanks, Ashley. Oh, Ashley over at The Reckoning. I give her a shout out every day. In conclusion, Paul O'Keefe is, all right, we'll start. This is the conclusion. Here's John O'Keefe, and here is Karen Reed. She's cup sign. These two are just sitting overseeing. They're helping us with this reading. Paul has some issues. Now I would say he has a lot more than just addiction. Addiction would be like, he would probably be grateful if he had that. And he needs outside validation. He doesn't know self-love. He has a drinking problem. I can almost confidently say that. I know that Karen bailed him out. He signed a contract with someone, which could also be not part of this world, and he's signed a contract with someone or something. You hear about this with the celebrities. They sell their soul for fame and fortune. He didn't get any of that, but what he did get was secrets. And if you didn't get the memo, it's called the New Earth. I don't know if I told you guys this, and if I did, please fast forward. It's called the New Earth, and the Mayan calendar changed because we're moving into a new part of the solar system. Every 2,000 years now, I think we're in Aquarian or Pisces. Not that's not my thing, but what I do know is we're changing from the group think, like churches and mostly the church, and we're moving into more of the independent. And you're in a tribe. So if you're back in the tribal days, Indians, we can use Native Americans as they're part of a living community. The men go out and hunt, and they don't come back and say, sorry, this is for Jane and I. No. Everyone gets it. And so we're moving into, it's like independent, strong independence within the community instead of using the church as our shield, waiting for God to come down and save us from ourselves. And secrets are never coming out. He has made so many bad decisions that he's literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't answer to humans either. That's another thing. He got the collapse 9/11. Done. Goodbye. It's over. He got a collapse also with Ashley's deck. He got death. Regular death is death. Death. Straight up. And he got death with Ashley's cards. He also got our dead little boy. This is commonly a theme for Ethan and John. They show us this to show us that they're here. Okay. That's why I'll explain that part. And then this is the overkill card. I do wonder where he was that night. What's going on with his timeline? These people, there are no boundaries. We sleep with each other, I don't know what they did. This to me is, okay, he's answering to, what was it that gave me? When you're doing True Crime Tarot, I've heard 9/11 or 111 Tarot call this the Archangel Michael card. That's fine. That's how it is. In reverse to me, in True Crime Tarot, this is straight up Prince of this world. This is the darkest of darkness. And what I got from this, there are no people here. There's no one that he's reporting to. The group think isn't in here. There's no leaders. Even Sticky Fingers, Jen McCabe's not here. Her archetype is not here. And I said he is reporting to an entity that is not of this world. To me, this explains it. And then that was confirmed by Ashley's card 5D. He made a deal with the devil. That's like a deal with the devil, except he didn't get the fame and fortune. I don't know what he traded or what he didn't get any money. There's a lifetime of. So Paul O'Keefe fully understands that this is a spiritual battle. He is 100% balls deep on the dark side. He doesn't even report to humans. He reports to an entity outside of himself that has been known as the Prince of this world. It is dangerous. It is gaslighting and manipulation. When he told Karen he wasn't done with her yet. And I said, I think he's possessed. He was not wrong. Super low vibration. In air flight, he probably travels. And by traveling, he goes to the inner plane. That's a journey you take into meditation. So, in conclusion, I don't know who Paul works. Paul doesn't work for people. Paul works for the Prince of this world. And Paul has a very long karmic road ahead of him. And that sucks. That really sucks, but that's the fun part of being on Earth. You get to make free will. We get to make our own decisions, so I'm sweating. With that, I would love you and leave you. Thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you next time.